Join me as I try to avoid these 10 money mistakes that could make or break my path to a wealthy and stress-free life. When it comes to achieving financial freedom, it's not just about making a lot of money, it's about making smart financial decisions that align with your goals. And one of the most critical steps in doing so is avoiding common money mistakes that can derail your progress and cause unnecessary stress. Let's face it, we've all been there, stuck in financial limbo, wondering why our hard-earned cash seems to disappear into thin air. But the truth is, it's often our own mistakes that hold us back from achieving financial peace of mind. From living paycheck to paycheck, to accumulating debt, to not saving for the future, these mistakes can be overwhelming and debilitating. And the worst part is these financial challenges can have a ripple effect on other areas of our lives, causing stress, anxiety, and even relationship problems. That's why it's essential to take control of our financial decisions and make conscious choices that support our long-term goals. By avoiding these common money mistakes, we can break free from the cycle of financial stress and build a wealthy and secure future. So let's dive in and explore each of these mistakes in detail so we can avoid making them and start building the financial lives we deserve. Mistake number 1, not having a budget. This is a classic mistake that can lead to overspending, debt, and financial chaos. Instead, we need to create a budget that works for us, not against us. This means tracking our income and expenses, identifying areas for improvement, and making conscious decisions about how we allocate our resources. Mistake number 2, not paying off high-interest debt. High-interest debt can be a major obstacle to achieving financial freedom, as it can drain our resources and hinder our ability to save. That's why it's essential to prioritize debt repayment by paying more than the minimum payment and using strategies like the debt snowball or debt avalanche. Mistake number 3, not building an emergency fund. Life is full of unexpected expenses and financial shocks, and without an emergency fund, we can be left scrambling to cover these costs. Instead, we need to build an emergency fund that can provide a financial cushion so we can weather any storm. Mistake number 4, not investing for the future. Investing is a critical step in building long-term wealth, but many of us fail to take advantage of this powerful tool. By investing in a diversified portfolio, we can grow our wealth over time and achieve our long-term financial goals. Mistake number 5, falling victim to lifestyle inflation. As our incomes increase, it's tempting to inflate our lifestyles by spending more on luxuries and niceties. But this can lead to a never-ending cycle of consumption and prevent us from achieving our financial goals. Instead, we need to focus on building wealth, not just displaying it. Mistake number 6, not taking advantage of tax-advantaged accounts. Tax-advantaged accounts like 401, KAs, and IRAs offer a powerful way to build wealth by reducing our tax liabilities and accelerating our savings. But many of us fail to take full advantage of these accounts, leaving money on the table. Mistake number 7, buying things we don't need. Impulse purchases and emotional spending can be major obstacles to achieving financial freedom, as they drain our resources and hinder our ability to save. Instead, we need to focus on buying what we need, not what we want. Mistake number 8, not negotiating salaries and bills. Many of us fail to negotiate our salaries and bills, leaving money on the table. By negotiating our salaries and bills, we can increase our income and reduce our expenses, freeing up more money to save and invest. Mistake number 9, not accounting for inflation. Inflation can be a silent killer of our financial progress, as it erodes the purchasing power of our money over time. That's why it's essential to account for inflation in our financial planning by investing in assets that keep pace with inflation. Mistake number 10, not having a long-term perspective. Finally, many of us fail to take a long-term perspective when it comes to our financial decisions, focusing on short-term gains rather than long-term wealth. By adopting a long-term perspective, we can make more informed financial decisions that support our goals. But of all these mistakes, there's one that stands out as particularly critical: not having a budget. This mistake can lead to financial chaos, as we fail to track our income and expenses and make conscious decisions about how we allocate our resources. By creating a budget that works for us, not against us, we can take control of our financial lives and build a wealthy and secure future. In conclusion, avoiding these 10 money mistakes is crucial for achieving a wealthy and stress-free life. By being mindful of these common mistakes and making conscious decisions to avoid them, we can build financial freedom and achieve our long-term goals. So, what's the biggest money mistake you've ever made? Share your story in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about how we can avoid these mistakes and build a brighter financial future. And if you want to learn more about building wealth and achieving financial freedom, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing more tips and strategies on how to achieve financial success. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and it's never too late to turn things around. The journey to financial freedom starts with small, consistent steps. You have the power to change your financial future. Keep educating yourself, stay disciplined, and don't be afraid to seek help when needed. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more ways to become financially free. Together, we can build a community focused on achieving financial success and living the life we desire. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.